Hey, it's Adele from Let's Get Inkie, and I just realised I didn't wave in this video. Oh, that makes the video start weird. I'm sorry, peeps. Pretend I'm waving to you now because I'm waving at my computer screen and you can't see me. Today we are playing in my art journal, and this is an art journal that I got this when I did the Diane Reevely class when she came out to Oz, and it's an 8x8 creative Dilutions creative journal, and I love the cover of the journal. I love the envelope at the front. I love the size of it. I'm not a huge fan of the paper. I just find that it has a bit of trouble sometimes with watercolor and acrylic paint. Dilutions paint is great on it, and it's a bit creamy. I have now realized that I prefer a bit more of a white background, so I am trying to use this journal up because I really want to buy a new journal, but I've promised myself I can't until I finish this guy up. So that's my plan for 2019, is to have this finished. So what I'm doing here is I'm making a page that is just really fun and sticking all the things in. Lots of sticking and plonking. I was going through some happy mail that I recently got, and thank you to any subscribers that do send me goodies. You spoil me rotten, and it really does mean a lot. I love your letters and postcards. They're the things that mean the most to me, and I keep every single one and I put them in my happy mail binder. I think I have 2 videos here now on YouTube showing my process with that and how I put all of my happy mail in those. But I was playing around. I had a package that had this beautiful, that floral tissue paper. Oh my goodness. Now, this may be one of the few times that you see it, because I think I might have to hoard it for a little while. It's just beautiful. And the same subscriber also sent me, they wrapped something in this vintagey line wrapping paper, and I've never actually seen, this sounds so silly, but I've never seen vintage wrapping paper in real life. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's even cuter than it looks online. And so this page is a real hodgepodge of images and things that I like, and I've decided that in this art journal, I really want to just embrace doing pages that make me feel happy, and using colors and supplies and techniques that just make me feel good. And so on this day that I made this, I was in a super sticky plonk mood. I had recently, I think the day before this, I had filmed about 6 scrapbooking videos, and I was really feeling like I needed to just cut loose and stick and plonk all the things. So it may look a bit like a hodgepodge, but that's what I was aiming for. I was aiming for just a big collection of images that make me happy. So that girl, the girl on the bike, the girl with the videotape over her eyes, this little quote, and the girl with the pink background and the bunny all came from a Frankie magazine, and I don't know who the illustrator is. I'm so sorry with that image. I had ripped it out and just chucked it in with my magazine images that I like, so I'm not sure who the illustrator is, but I absolutely love it. And if you're new to art journaling, or if you don't feel comfortable drawing faces like me, it makes me very nervous to draw faces in my art journaling, and that's something I really want to work on this year. But if you do feel like that, or if you just want to have a bit of fun, magazine images, especially like artsy magazines, are a great source to start your journal page off. They are, you can use them as is, or you can, like you'll see in a little moment, add a few details to kind of personalize it a little bit and make it more your own. So here I had those little bits of washi tape which were also sent in Happy Mail, and I loved them there, but I felt like there was a bit of an empty space. And so this picture is also from Frankie, and it was a I think it was an article on strange playgrounds around the world, and this one just caught my attention because it made me feel like the Wizard of Oz. I don't know what it was, but it was the shape of maybe the weird turrets on the top of the playground, but I just loved it, and I knew that one day I'd be able to use it on a weird page just like this one is. I'm using a brush pen just to do a little stay weird, stay true, stay you. I just made that up in my head. I'm sure I've probably seen it somewhere and it's just weaseled its way into my brain. But like I said, I just wanted to do a fun page and just really be a bit free without an end, without needing an end focal point. I wanted to have all the focal points. So then I'm going around and I'm just adding a few details and bits and pieces here. I wanted to add something with paint pens because there was a lot of, as you can see, a lot of sticky and plonking, as I said before, and I just felt like I needed some sort of painty area, but there wasn't really any space to actually paint, and so paint pens are a great way to kind of jazz it up and make it a little bit more artsy rather than stick and plonky. We're full of the great adjectives in this video today, peeps. So I'm just using a yellow and a pink Posca paint pen, and then my Uniball Signo Broad in white as well. So this, the day that I filmed this, I went on a big art journal binge, and you'll see another video from this, I think, next month. And then there's also a couple that I've filmed, longer ones, and a double page one that I filmed for Patreon, which may be up already by the time, one of them will be, by the time you guys see this video for your patrons as well. And I had such fun. I find that, I don't know about you guys, but let me know in the comments if you do several different types of paper crafting or creating. Do you find more satisfaction in spending a longer time period just doing multiples of the same type? So maybe spending half a day, or not half a day, but spending a long time doing several art journal pages in a row rather than doing an art journal page and then a project life page, then a scrapbook page, then back to art journaling, then junk journaling, then traveler's notebook. I find that lately towards the end of last year, I found that I was jumping around too much with filming, and it was really kind of stunting my creative flow. And so the day that I filmed this, like I said, I did 5. No, I ended up doing 6. Was it 6? At least 6 art journal pages in a row, and it just made me kind of boosted my mojo to just keep going with it. And I just wanted to do more, but unfortunately I had to do household chores and feeding a toddler, so art journaling had to go on the back burner for a little bit. But yeah, let me know. I'd be interested to know, do you find your creative mojo is boosted when you chop and change and find new inspiration and new activities, or do you find that it's a slow increase by doing multiples of the exact same thing? I felt like I needed something up this top left-hand bit, and there wasn't a lot of space to write in, but I just found a quote on Pinterest and I just wrote it in there with my, I think it's a food ball pen, and I just felt like it needed a little something there. And then as a little reminder to myself, I just put "Just Be You" around the outside of the girl with the videotape. I love the colors in that picture. I think that's what really gets me. That's why I like that picture so much. And the vintage florals. I can't say no to a good vintage floral. So thanks for watching. Thanks so much for watching today, peeps. I hope you are having a lovely week, and come back next week to my main channel, Inkie Quill, and you'll see a scrapbooking video, and then I'll be back here the week after on Let's Get Inkie. See you next time, guys. Bye.